What's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. If you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified for more videos just like this. If you're already part of the crew, salute. But today we're going to be talking about my likes and dislikes for the Nokia 3.4. Was released in September 2020, 3 months ago. So that's the exact date of this phone's release. It's on sale right now. You can get it for around $179 on Amazon. I'll leave a link, the cheapest link down below. But I want to talk about some of the likes and dislikes about it. Now, one of the first things that I saw about this phone that I thought was that it had metal sides on it. Now, it's all plastic. And I know that because when I touch it, and leave it out with the window open, it doesn't feel cold at night to the touch, but it does mimic metal really well. But it doesn't have that ching sound when you hit it. You could definitely feel it doesn't have like that solid metal feel. It's a plastic material. The back of it is a nice texture. I really like this texture. Non-fingerprints on here, smudges, nothing will show up on here all day long. So I think that's something that's really good. We're gonna mix it up, talk about some of the things I do like, some of the things I don't like. The fingerprint on here works phenomenally well. It's a really nice fingerprint sensor. We'll talk about the camera setup in a moment, but the build quality in the hand feels great. It has boxy, flat edges, which is something that I kind of really do like about this device. Type-C for charging. Speaker on the bottom. So the speaker does get kind of tinny. It's not the craziest speaker that you'll ever hear in the entire world, but you know, it gets plenty loud. If you want to just listen to music on with headphones, definitely it sounds good. But I don't know why you would listen to it without headphones unless you're just watching YouTube like me. That's like a use case scenario for me, is if I'm watching YouTube. So what I want to do is kind of just play like a song, so you could kind of hear what it would sound like from the speakers. All right, so it's a little bit muffly, a little bit tinny. I did hear a little bit of bass trying to come out of it, but not the best speaker system in the entire world. Now, as far as the display, I really like the display. It's beautiful. 6.39-inch display, LCD IPS display. It comes in at 20 by 9 aspect ratio, so it looks really good when you're looking at content and things of that nature. One of the other things that I think is really cool, I forgot to put my ring light on, is the 720 by 1600. So it's HD plus display. So it's going to be medium density as far as pixels per inch, 275. So we get a fingerprint on the back. You can see my finger is completely sweaty, so it didn't recognize it. Let's try this one. Wow, now that one's not recognizing. So let me do that one more time. It says too many attempts. So my finger was really sweaty, and that can happen with this phone on the fingerprint sensor. So as far as facial recognition on this device, let's test that out. It works pretty quick as well. So you can get facial recognition on this device. Hole punch at the top left hand corner. So we've seen a lot of devices with this notch display. I actually love it. I love the notch display that it has to offer. You get a lot of media content on here as far as looking at the screen. It's going to be really beautiful, in my opinion. Nice, colorful, nice saturation. 80% screen to body ratio when it comes to this device. Now, when it comes to the wallpapers, you can go to Wallpapers, and this thing offers a whole network of wallpapers based on landscape, textures, life, earth, and cityscapes and art, things of that geometric shapes. So you're gonna be able to get some pretty sick wallpapers on here. Look at this. So they offer some really nice ones. Let me pick this blue one. So offer some really good wallpapers. Stock Android 11 ready once they decide to put updates on here. I'm still on September 5th. Security, I just checked the system updates on this device when I went to system, and then I went to system updates, and it's still telling me that I'm on, let me see, September 5th, check for update. And that says September 5th. My Alcatel C21 is October 5th right now. So that one has better updates at this point, but we're gonna get some updates on here shortly. Hopefully they catch up. Now let's go into the performance of this device. Now, Qualcomm Snapdragon 460, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. Now the device is it does perform pretty decent when I'm going to social media, going through some of the things that I normally do: Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, shopping, things of that nature. Just text messaging on here is nice. So yeah, you could definitely get through your content on here. On Instagram, it looks really nice. I really like messing around with this thing for Instagram because the screen looks really good, feels good in the hand. It's a really big screen to look at. Look at that, it looks really nice for watching your media. Let me like that. See, the screen is really big. You can see right here. Pretty snappy for the scrolling speeds as well, so I do like that. The Adreno 610 is on here for gaming, so that's just something to keep in mind. Now, this device does have a set of cameras that are pretty cool on it. It does also have gyroscope, gravity sensor, magnetometer. That's like for like, I guess magnet. I'm not sure. I don't want to jump to conclusions because I never heard of that sensor before. Fingerprint sensor, proximity sensor, light sensor, accelerometer as well. Now, we don't have a gaming mode. We don't have a cooling system, but we do have a triple rear camera setup. The cameras are 13 megapixel, 5 megapixel, and 2. One is dedicated for the wide lens, one is dedicated for portrait, and one is dedicated for the main shots. And we do have a flash on here as well, and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. So let's test out the fingerprint sensor. The fingerprint sensor works pretty fast. As you can see right there, it did work that time. My fingerprint was less sweaty. The ultra wide camera does go up to 119 degrees of like when you're looking at it. Battery life on this device is phenomenal. You're gonna get 2 days on here regardless of pretty much anything that you do on it, because it's optimized very well with stock software. Now, we do have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. We do have aptX, which is loaded in here as far as the audio. We do have SBC for audio as well. It does support GPS, AGPS, which is another form of it. The GLONASS, the sorry if I'm not saying this right, Beidou, and Galileo for the GPS. We do get Type-C charging, storage on the go. 10-watt fast charge is not the fast charging. It's not the fastest in the world, so that's something I don't like. So let me get into a few more things that I don't like. Now, it was taking phenomenal portraits and night photos on this device. You can do wide mode on video, and you can do things of that nature. So one of the things I did notice is, look at this, the camera is closing on me. If I go to portrait right there, or let me close that again, it says force close every time. If I go to night mode, look at that, force close. And then if I go to like just the wide angle, look at this. So it works for the wide angle. Let me go to video now, and it force close. So something's up with the camera. I'm not sure what's going on with this camera. I might have to return this device. I don't want to factory reset it, but we'll see what goes on with it. It's going to be getting Android 11, so I kind of want to keep my hands on it. But I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about as far as this device. It's overall has a really nice feel in the hand. The front display doesn't scratch that easy. I don't see any scratches on here after the time that I've had on it. The camera hasn't scratched on the back either on the glass part, so that's something that's cool. So pretty good quality overall, even though it's made of plastic. Still very durable. There's no scratches on here. There's iPhones that are like $1,000 that scratch within the first day, and this one has no scratches on it. So that's pretty cool, but I'm gonna have to factory reset this device and see if I can get the cameras to work again. Otherwise, you know, I'll touch base with you soon, but I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.